Last week, I made $911 in 4 shifts. This week, I'm scheduled for 6. Tonight is my first shift of those 6. Black Diamond Prime, it is Tuesday. I will be the only bartender. I'm a little bit late. I gotta run. Let's see how much I make. I'll check back in after. Okay, what a great way to start the work week with a Tuesday night bartending shift, you guys. I made $211 tonight. It was a really weird night. Started off super slow, and then we all of a sudden just filled up out of nowhere. I did need a little bit of help in the well tonight. My manager came through and busted out some drinks, got me out of the weeds, and we marched on. Off work, headed home. I have to be at work at 6:20 in the morning. I'll see you guys then. Wednesday morning, 6:15, about to walk in here to Broadway Standard. It should be a busy day. We were featured on the news yesterday. I have a feeling we're going to be pretty busy the rest of the week. This weekend for sure is going to be insane. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Side note, I think they changed the bulbs at my Planet Fitness in the tanning beds because I done burnt the shit out of my ass. It was a great day at Broadway Standard. The news really translated into some business for us. Lunch went great. We had some wonderful reviews on our collard greens. Somebody said, ooh, it tastes like somebody put their foot in this. Girl, it sure does, actually. I made today 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, and I tipped out my host $7, so $167 on $562 in sales. I'm off tonight. I'll see you guys on Friday. All right, y'all, it is Friday. I did not have time to talk to y'all before I went into the shift because I was running just a tiny bit late this morning. Ew, this is not dandruff. I mean, I guess it is because my forehead is peeling from Florida, but whatever. My sales today were $425.76. I tipped out my host $5. 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22. So I made $122 off of $475 in sales. You guys know my goal is always to walk with 20% of my sales for the shift, and we're 3 for 3. One really unique thing about Broadway Standard is that with every single one of your lunch entrees, no matter what you get, small bite or regular entree, you're gonna get a free dessert. Today we had blueberry cobbler, apple cobbler, and banana pudding. All right, off to Black Diamond. Doubles are way more fun when you don't realize that you're working that many hours because you don't have time to think about how many hours you've already been at work. Because today wasn't as fun as last week, but I forgot that it was Good Friday last week, so that's kind of my bad. Anyways, just got home from Black Diamond Prime. I made $167 tonight on almost $900 in sales, or a little over $900 in sales. So not my best work. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed and redouble tomorrow. Check in the morning. It is Saturday, just left my day shift at Broadway Standard. We were pretty busy. It was a nice steady flow. I did a little over $700 in sales, I think $737, and I made $171 on that. I also tipped out $10, so technically I made $181, but not too shabby. Tonight I am in the service well on the big bar, so we'll see how that goes. It's normally about $100 if I'm lucky, so let's just try to beat that. Just got home from Black Diamond. It is Saturday night around 11:30, and I'm about to eat a Crunchy Peak. These have only been out for like 4 weeks, so they're not going to be anywhere close to ready. We're about 1/16 of the way there. But we are 100% done with this week. This is tonight's money. 20, 120, 40, 60, 82. I thought that was Pop-Tart, and this whole time it was cotton candy. $281 is what we are adding to this week's total. Tomorrow, I will do a final money count, break it down hourly. So be looking for these weekly videos on Sunday afternoons. I'm about to go get as high as a giraffe's pussy. The week is through. I have all 6 shifts here. Let's see how much money I made this week as a server, Columbus, Ohio. I have it all separated. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100. So this week's total is $1,106 for 6 shifts. Let's see what that breaks down to hourly. The total hours I worked between both jobs last week was 35 hours. If you divide 1106 by 35, it comes out to $31.60 an hour. And then you add my $5.75 that I'm paid hourly. It comes out to a little over $37 an hour. See you next Sunday for next week's recap.